Ever felt lost trying to keep track of all the tiny details in Bluey? You're not alone. With so much happening in each episode, it's easy to miss the little things. But don't worry, we've got you covered. In this video, we'll point out all those easy to miss details. By the end, you'll be a pro at spotting Bluey's hidden gems. Did you ever notice something odd about the Healer family's chores? It's a head scratcher that might make you do a double take. In Bluey's world, the characters don't wear clothes, yet we often see them doing laundry. Strange, right? Watch closely in episodes like Ghost Basket and Hotel. You'll spot the Healers folding clothes or carrying laundry baskets. But what are they washing? It doesn't make sense at first glance. So, what's the deal with this mysterious laundry? There are a few possible explanations. Maybe they're washing bed sheets and towels. Or could it be that the show's creators wanted to make the Healer household feel more realistic? After all, laundry is a common chore in most homes. Another theory is that it's just for fun. Bluey often plays make-believe games. Perhaps the laundry is part of their imaginative play. It could be a clever way to show how kids mimic grown-up activities. Keep an eye out for other everyday mysteries in Bluey's world. The laundry puzzle is just the tip of the iceberg. You might spot more quirky details that don't quite add up. While we may never solve the laundry conundrum, it's a smart trick by the show's creators. It makes the Healer's world feel more real and relatable. Even in a cartoon about talking dogs, small details like this help viewers connect with the characters. Next time you watch Bluey, pay attention to the background. You might catch more blink and you'll miss details. Speaking of which, there's another sneaky change hiding in plain sight in the Healer house. Can you guess what it is? It's all about a special picture that's not quite what it seems. Did you spot the sneaky change in Bluey's room? There's a family photo of Bluey and Bingo. That's not quite what it seems. At first glance, you might think it's just a regular picture, but watch closely and you'll see something odd. This photo isn't always the same. In the episode Fruit Bat, Bluey is winking with her tongue out, but if you look at later episodes, she's got both eyes open and a big smile. It's a tiny change, but it's there if you know where to look. Why would the animators bother changing such a small detail? Well, it's all about making Bluey's world feel real. Just like real family photos change over time, so does this one. It's a clever way to show that Bluey and Bingo are growing up, even if we don't see it happening. This changing photo is more than just a fun Easter egg. It shows how much thought goes into every frame of Bluey. The animators could have left the photo the same, but they chose to update it. It's this kind of attention to detail that makes Bluey special. The changing photo isn't just about Bluey though, it's part of a bigger picture. Many cartoons use this trick to make their worlds feel more alive. By changing small things in the background, they can show time passing without making a big deal about it. Next time you watch Bluey, keep an eye on that family photo. You might catch more changes we haven't spotted yet. And while you're at it, look for other details that might be changing from episode to episode. You never know what you might find. But wait, there's more to discover in Bluey's world. Let's step outside the Healer house and look at another hidden detail. This one's about Chili, and it might surprise you. Did you ever wonder what Chili was like as a kid? Well, there's a clue hiding in plain sight. Can you guess what it is? Did you spot the hidden clue about Chili's past in Bluey? In the Granddad episode, we get a peek at Chili's childhood home, but there's something special carved into a tree. Can you guess what it is? Look closely at the scene, and you'll see Chili's name etched into the bark. This tiny detail tells us a lot about what Chili was like as a kid. It shows she was playful and adventurous, just like Bluey and Bingo. Many of us can remember carving our names into trees when we were young. It's a way of leaving our mark and saying, I was here. This tree carving does more than just show us Chili's playful side. It gives us a glimpse into her childhood adventures. We can imagine little Chili climbing trees, exploring the woods, and having fun outdoors. It's a small detail, but it adds a lot of depth to her character. The creators of Bluey are clever to include things like this. They know that these little touches make the characters feel more real. By showing us this part of Chili's past, they help us connect with her more. We can see that she was once a kid too, just like Bluey and Bingo. This tree carving also tells us something about Chili's relationship with her family. We see it when she visits her childhood home with her dad. It's a nice way of showing the bond between them and the memories they share. Next time you watch Bluey, keep an eye out for more details like this. They're easy to miss, but they add so much to the story. These little touches are part of what makes Bluey special. They show how much thought goes into every part of the show. Now let's take a step back and look at how Bluey connects to the bigger world of TV. There's another surprise waiting for us, and it's not in the Healer's backyard. Can you guess where Bluey popped up next? Did you catch Bluey's sneaky appearance in Springfield? In a 2021 episode of The Simpsons, our favorite Blue Healer pup made a surprise cameo. It happened when Homer tried to enter Moe's Tavern. There was a list of authorized guests, and guess who was on it? Yep, Bluey. But Bluey wasn't alone on that list. Some other familiar faces showed up too. Pinocchio and Thanos were right there with her. Talk about an odd mix of characters. It's like a cartoon crossover party at Moe's. This tiny reference tells us a lot about Bluey's growing fame. The Simpsons is known for its pop culture nods, and Bluey made the cut. It's pretty impressive for a show about a family of blue healers from Australia. Think about it. Bluey started as a local Aussie hit. Now she's hanging out with Homer Simpson. That's a big deal. It shows how Bluey has become a global favorite, loved by kids and grown-ups alike. These kinds of crossovers are fun for fans to spot. They're like little rewards for paying attention. Did you notice any other cartoon characters hiding in Springfield? Keep your eyes peeled next time you watch The Simpsons. You never know who might show up. This cameo also tells us something about how TV shows work together. Getting Bluey into The Simpsons probably took some behind-the-scenes chats. The people who make both shows had to agree on how to use Bluey's name. It's a team effort to make these fun moments happen. So, what does all this mean for Bluey fans? Well, it's proof that our favorite blue healer is making waves in the TV world. From changing family photos to popping up in Springfield, Bluey is full of surprises. Speaking of surprises, this detail is unfortunate but needs to be talked about. There is a scene in the episode The Show that has led some fans to believe that Bluey's mom, Chili, experienced a miscarriage. This becomes clearer when the two sisters perform in front of their parents. Bingo pretends to be pregnant by placing a balloon on her tummy. When the balloon pops, Bandit takes Chili's hand.
Bingo! Ladies and gentlemen, we're just having some show problems.
And they appear to be having an emotional moment together. The balloon pop suggests Chili had a miscarriage, and both Bluey and Bingo are rainbow babies. For most parents, not having or not being able to have a child is a very painful and emotional life experience, especially when it's one of their greatest dreams. Now, let's turn up the positive mood again. A wholesome detail can be spotted in the episode The Sign. In this episode, we get introduced to a very beautiful butterfly called Flappy. The background story behind its name is very beautiful. It all started in the episode Slide. Bingo and Lila want to do everything to save this cute caterpillar.
Beautiful. You're lucky we have a bug inspector, Mr. Caterpillar.
After some time, the caterpillar transforms into a butterfly, and Bingo and Lila decide to name the butterfly Flappy. Because the episodes in Bluey are interconnected, the same butterfly can be seen in the episode The Sign. Pretty awesome, right? Well, we are getting close to the end of the video, but for those who made it this far, you guys are the true champs. Type #Bluey so I can notice you in the comments section. These little details make the show extra special. Next time you watch Bluey or any other cartoon, watch closely. You might spot more hidden gems like this. Who knows? Maybe Bluey will show up in another famous show soon? Keep your eyes open and happy watching. Also, make sure to let us know in the comments if you liked this video and want more of them. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to be notified for future content. Thanks for watching.